Great basketball between the Red Hot Phoenix Mercury and no NECA. 5 in their last 16, including winners of 4 in a row against their old rivals, the Seattle and the Rebel Blacks tonight. Phoenix in the white jerseys, and Victoria Vivians from 18. No, here's Natasha Cloud. What a great acquisition she's been for this basketball team, and she scores 2-0.
Look at her run.
Russell, high post Vivians, now hands off McBagor. She's got a lane, pitched off by Mac, goes up and over.
Green ball of the WNBA for the Commissioner's Cup. They're brand new, little slippery.
Natasha Cloud, 2 for 2. Game 1 of the Commissioner's Cup qualifying round for Seattle and Phoenix, and there's a pass inside.
Copper top 3 in the W in scoring. She was putting on a show for Mercury so far.
Lloyd attacks and gets caught.
And right with the same skill level.
Seasons in the NBA as an assistant as well as a head coach in the G.
She spent quite a few years with the Portland Trailblazers, 3 hours down South I-5.
Pull up by Copper, no good. She's open. And there's an errant pass. And Jules not going to turn this one over. She is going to flip it up with the right hand underneath.
Easiest shot in hoops, a breakaway layup.
They're trapping up top on Copper. Reverse out to Taurasi, and she's 0 for 2 on the Diggins-Smith. Stops just beyond the free throw line. Dumps it in Mercedes Russell. Bumped, fouled, and Mercedes will go to the free throw. Getting locked up by Natasha Cloud right now. You're talking about working hard for buckets. She's working hard for this one, and she's going to go.
2 personal fouls, just 4 minutes eclipsed in the game.
Lloyd with 5 on the shot clock. As good as a pass. Will you give her 6?
And I think if it was a different player, that Coach Tibbetts wouldn't have reviewed it this early in the game.
Good call, Copper with it. That's no good. She's 0 for 3. Vivian drives in, past Taurasi, kick to the corner. McBagor, 10 on the shot clock, goes in with the left hand and flicks it up. And 4 points off the prior 4 turnovers. Just Ezzy with it, kick back out. Vivian's got a great look at one and can't get it to go. Double figures for the first time. Copper now to Dixon, who just checked in the game. She is. First free throw is up and in. Soon. Boy, in transition, in and out. Ezzy with the one-handed rebound. In traffic, put it up and in. Ezzy.
Diana has not missed many of those this year, shooting 40% from deep on the year.
This time, Horston fakes and does what she does best. Three ball on the way out of the corner, and boy, Phoenix needed that one. That Kiki curve back to a single-digit Storm lead. Lloyd attacking. They are really going to the window hard tonight, Elise. Harrigan gives it off. Sutton. Back from 15. Holmes backing in on the smaller Cloud. To Ezzy. She can knock it down from out there. Worston. Seattle playing with a great flow here. Jump stop, no. This quarter of play. And boy, at least Seattle's been up there around 25 points in so many quarters, and they get there again. They have stonewalled though by Diana Taurasi. That's going to go to Natasha Cloud and be an easy bucket the other way. To Horston. Hand off Whitcomb. Driving in, and another turnover on Seattle. You know that
taking an easy deuce.
Cloud against Diggins-Smith, then she gets fouled. It will go to the free throw line. A lot of in this game, right? She usually stays fairly quiet compared to most. So Seattle playing without Jewel Lloyd on the floor right now, and they have Skylar Diggins-Smith.
I left LA and I faced LA after that in my career. There was a little extra something.
Ooh, easy. Diggins-Smith drives in, draws contact, and will go to the free throw line. You just see.
Went through a lot. I mean, she had her second child. One plan A was NECA and Skylar. And no NECA.
10 on the shot clock. Sutton surveys, picks it up, kick back out. Herbert Harrigan flings it up, hit the first one, missed the last. They got to be a little fatigued. Dixon working on Mercedes Russell. Great defense by Mercedes, forcing the challenged, however, by the Storm defenders. Vivian's in the corner, pump fakes, now will fling it up after the one dribble, and Victoria Vivian. Take, now Cunningham drives in, 3 on the shot clock. Tweaks her ankle a little bit, got to get it up, and does. Wiggles her way into a pass to Mercedes Russell. More paint points for Seattle, if you please. Here's Copper with Jewel on her. Dixon kicks it to the corner. There's Birch, who just came into the game. That
one that can knock the wind out of you for sure.
Ezzy Magagor, perfect from the 6 of Seattle's 35, and she knocks down that one. .com or visit the WNBA app. Glad you could join us tonight. We also have 7 other 25-point quarter, 5-point quarter.
Pretty impressive, especially you get on the board early to get that. You know, she clearly wants to play in the Olympics, and it's a big start to the season for her because all of the age of 41.
Well, a career high 41% from 3 coming in. That is certainly a testament. Pull it pass inside. Magagor, shot blocked by. And the first is good. Diggins-Smith second, nothing but net. No foul call coming the other way. Rossi not happy about it, and Vivians does go right to the rack on Cutting. She had to come on the far side right now, even though she's not looking at him.
Magagor's going to have to be careful now with those 2 personals and no Nneka Ogwumike.
Oh, good screen. Copper goes right to the wins a Copper. She's off to the races one-on-one on Skylar Diggins-Smith. She'll go to the right hand and score and 1. Nicely done by the...
Before the free throw. That's how you do it.
Copper has to create. Backing in. Stepping, now fading, that one's short. Rebound, Joyner Holmes put it back up and in. Was released and brought back.
You know what Quinn said? She's going to be relying on her for big minutes today with no Nneka.
There's Jewell driving right at Cunningham. Hesitates, finds her way to the left side, can't get it. Game by halftime. But Seattle with a little run here could shut the door. Seattle loses Copper with it. 10 on the shot clock. Guarded by Lloyd. Athlete on athlete, and Copper snuggles it home. And she's starting
7 points that she's racked up recently.
You mentioned it's 3:30 board, and they do. Here's Lloyd with it. Driving in with 1. That one's no good. Down to 46-33. Seattle with the basketball to start things out. Vivians. Long range. Mac. No, it is stolen away by Mercedes Russell. Here comes Jewell. What a beautiful pass. A bullet feed in. Out against Russell on the switch. Good drive in. She's got to fade because Russell will swat anything that goes up to. She'll feed Cloud. The trailer flinging it up. No. And a loose ball foul and a whistle.
Have to challenge when their players are adamant.
Yeah. And here's Ezzy the other way. Already has a season high and adds to it. She's got 9. Kind of like they started the game. There's Copper with it. Driving in. Mercedes Russell long inside and Jewell points. Rossi with it. Behind the back dribble. Flings it up for 3 and an air ball now. 1. We mentioned there's been a lot of Phoenix Mercury games. This is their 5th game in 8 days. That might be contributing. And there's to the right. Pull it pass inside. A lot of help on defense. Kick it to the corner. Another good look by Copper, and that one does go down and clear.
Able to maintain just enough of this lead and hasn't given up a big run other than that.
The free throw, which she knocks down. Technical foul on Diana.
Well, Diana's just been absolutely on a tear to start this season.
There's Cloud, 1 on the shot clock. Got to get it off, and does it. Shot clock violation once again. Skips it to Copper. Sutton in the corner, now hands off. Copper, a good look and snaps it home.
Basketball, but until you get that lead in the 4th quarter, it's anybody's game.
Here's Cloud taking it to the rim. And the free throw by Liz Dixon is up and good. A little sloppy in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Holmes just fires up. Heat check there, no good. Nearly carries the basketball, no call. Boyd with it, driving in with the left hand, fading and hitting. Boy, Seattle. Not a lot of points in the paint for the Storm since early on, but there you go, right there. That one for the Sky, 13 and 10. Back to action here in Seattle, out of the timeout. Had Horston inside, didn't see her instead. Holmes now to Horston, picking for 3, up and in. Jordan Horston.
Sure.
A 7-0 Storm run, back to a 21-point lead. Copper tries to answer no, and now all of a sudden with a cutting his Cloud against Horston. Rossi's got to fling it up from almost 30. That one's short.
And And of course, Rhonda should take a lot of pride in that as his mama.
I love you telling the story about how you held him when he was handle, has to pick it up. Lloyd, two-player game with Ezzy. This time, of Phoenix's points come from three-point range. Diana Taurasi misses, make it 3 for 21. Tipped around, shooting. They were upwards near 50%. Bounce pass inside Cunningham. Nicely done there. Great minute to go. Lloyd comes down on the tweak there. Slow getting up. Bullet pass inside. Holmes now with it. She's played a ton of minutes without Nneka Ogwumike tonight, and she finishes this one. No, she doesn't. I spoke.
She's getting a little winded playing this many minutes, but with no Nneka Ogwumike, they needed to go to her.
There's Taurasi with the and one, and Taurasi hits that one. We'll check in at the next dead ball. Here's Horston against Taurasi. Uses the quickness, gets in, and forces the foul. Diggins-Smith with 6 on the shot clock. Good defense by Phoenix. Nothing doing for the Storm on that position. Drew Lloyd is about ready to check back in, so no damage done on that tweak. There's Vivian's, no. Sammy Whitcomb loses handle, but 4 on the shot clock. Lloyd can get it right here. Flings it up at the buzzer. There it is! 15-point advantage, nearly a turnover, but Jewel Lloyd gets it back home on the shot clock. Flings it up, that one's no good. Tipped around, snatched down by
Tyler Diggins-Smith and Nneka Ogwumike, so she doesn't have to carry the entire scoring load.
Last gasp effort here for the Phoenix Mercury, and they get 2 there on a nice backdoor cut of Sutton. 11 of 20 in the first quarter. And Jewel Lloyd starting to warm up now.
Jewel Lloyd, don't blink or she'll put about 10 on the board.
Backdoor cut again, Sutton. So 2 defensive breakdowns. You do not normally see rebounded by Sutton. Big 1-2 in the lane, flip it up and good.
From deep for the Mercury. It's just been an off night, and many of those caused by Seattle's defense.
Oh, Diggins-Smith was active though going in the lane. You can tell by her free throw numbers, 8 of 9 from the line. And Talia Copper, you can just hear that puppy to start this game. Step through by McAdor, kick back out. Diggins-Smith was the line and knocks her home. Skylar Crowd is Nika Mule is about to check in and coasting into the lane with mostly bench on the floor for both teams now. Here's Dixon up and over Joyner Holmes. 18-point game.
I think it's just a matter of just getting used to why you use the reset, going late, having to play out of that.
Big screen by Max. Sutton hesitates, now explodes with the left hand and gets it to go. Shook Sutton. Game and shot clock almost the same. Joyner Holmes swings up 3, no. Deanna Williams now hits the 3 ball. Good for Seattle as they start 1-0, and that will do it. Another turnover at the... And Seattle really cruised from there on out.